Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Well, the time has finally come. Let's get breaking.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen here with Colin. We're ready for a big show. We got Alex, new year, new guy in the room. These guys have kept us so busy in this break room. We got to bring some more people on to help us out both on air and behind the scenes. It's literally been a record-breaking show after record-breaking show. And the loaded dice last night closed out in one show. Colin, I didn't even get to see it. The good news, Diamond Helmet's in the room with my boy Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, man, it's a good one, too.
It's going to be fun. I can't wait to get started. Colin, Alex, how are you guys doing today?
I am a little exhausted from yesterday, but I'm re-energizing with a little C4, whatever that is, so
be careful.
I'm going to be good to go.
Be careful.
Yeah, no, I'm doing great. You know, I mean, it was a bit busy weekend, New Year's.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
We're just coming down from that.
We got Jim Castle saying Happy New Year. What's up, Jim? We got the Seaborn Nemu saying, yo, what's up, Seaborn? AJ's in here saying hi. Ethan Williams. How about them Horn Frogs? TCU with one of the biggest upsets ever.
Great.
Also upset my wallet as well because I put money on Michigan. Thankfully, we had some good NFL games Sunday. They made up for it for me. Steelers definitely paid off, among other names. But let's go Namath, says Cameron Frank. Other than Mahomes, we have Namath in that Diamond Helmet series, among other names. Like I said, Big Ten overrated, says Ethan. Ohio State did play pretty good, though, Ethan.
They did.
To counter that point.
Almost did it.
And we have Paul Lewis saying the Tulane Green Wave. How are they doing against USC?
They actually just scored a touchdown with like 8 seconds left to win it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
They won by 1 point. That's dramatic. That's a finish right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a finish, Colin. So a lot of good stuff going on in sports right now. Mississippi State had a close win against Illinois. LSU Purdue wasn't close. I'm sorry, Colin. He's an Illinois guy. We have Ethan saying still lost, though they did. But if your argument is the Big Ten's overrated, you're not pointing to the Ohio State game. I think the Big Ten is a little bit overrated, but I don't know about highly overrated. I don't know.
We talked about it yesterday. Michigan definitely beat themselves.
Yeah, they
in
did.
That game.
Well, the refs didn't help them, but Michigan beat themselves.
You can't
too.
throw 2 pick sixes.
No,
and
you
expect
can't.
to win.
You certainly cannot. We have a few breaks filled up already. Steven saying that you're getting multiple hairs cut coming. That's right. I got a haircut on Friday. I guess Steven didn't watch the Friday show. Did get a haircut, Steven. Thanks for a busy weekend for us. A great day when Riley gets an L. Chris Reese is an Oklahoma guy, does not like Lincoln Riley. Fair enough.
Understandable.
Y'all remember who I made that bet with? LOL says Ethan. Who'd he bet? Was it Vinny? I think it was Vinny.
Oh, definitely could have been Vinny.
Vinny, you got to pay up, brother. Let's get the show started, though, guys. A bunch of breaks on the way. Randomizer going up. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher. We got 4 and a 3. 7 we'll do on the dice roll. Let's see what we're chasing today. Chase item of the day, Wheel of Names. Let's see if it'll load. Here we go. We are going to be chasing. Let's take a peek here. Oh, this is perfect. How you draw it up. Diamonds. Should be the hottest series in the room. Chase item of the day, the diamond helmets. I mean, it's the best series in the room, Colin. We say this all the time. You cannot beat the diamonds. Steven put it best. That's can't miss on steroids.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. It's like you take, that's basically like you take your Barry Bonds, then you get your Barry Bonds with the steroids. It's like, forget about it. It was already good, and now it's that great.
I mean, the headliners themselves are incredible. I haven't seen Joe Namath in the room yet. That auto looks fantastic.
It's so clean, so clean. First-time viewer would like to see how the process works, says Mr. Crazy, and get involved. Go Giants. Well, here's the live break page link, Mr. Cassie, and you'll see the process as we go here. First break is the dotted line #1 jerseys. Michael Webster, speaking of new customers, we got Steve Arroyo. Steve, welcome to the break room. Patrick Newman's in here. Ryan Hicks, Terry Wilson, and Nicholas Rozak. So let me know on a box number in the jerseys. We have 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. If I don't get a box number, I'll randomize for the box myself here. We do have some breaks filled up, so the quicker we get the boxes, the easier, and the quicker I'll go to the randomizer here. Boy, you know, Colin, usually I'm off the Wednesday, Saturday. I was off 2 days in a row. There's some series I see on the page that I did not see 2 days ago.
When you do 100 boxes in a day,
Yeah,
that tends to happen.
That's what happens. So we have fresh jerseys in the room, which means a bunch of headliners. The diamond helmets are brand new, a bunch of new headliners. We're still very early on in the rep helmets, so we are full with headliners. Terry Wilson wants 9. Alex, if you can get box 9 in those jerseys, my friend. We
saved the legs today for me.
I know, right? You've earned it. I guess you didn't get up when you hosted yesterday.
No, it was actually a lot of sitting. Steven, though, that man put in the steps.
You got the steps in yesterday. Thank you, Alex. So we'll put the randomizer back up. We're going 7 clicks here for our divisions. Good luck, folks. This is one of the first breaks of 2023. My first break of 2023.
That's
I'm
true.
pumped. 7 clicks. Jacob Lab got a spot on the slab, says Joshua. There you go. Welcome, Jacob. A lot of good slab cards. That series is almost done as well. We have Ryan Hicks up top. He's got the NFC North. Michael Webster. That's the guy who invented the dictionary, by the way. So he's got a lot of money.
Wow.
So keep in mind, Michael's got money to spend. Nicholas Rozak. We got Steve Arroyo, Patrick Newman, Terry Wilson, Nicholas again, and Ryan in the AFC West. Here we go. First break of 2023 for me. Cannot wait to get started. Box 9 out of 40 in the dotted line jersey series. What could we have in here? A special start, a special team start. We have one of the great original special teams guy. It is Rick Upchurch on the Bronco jersey. Rick Upchurch had most of the special team return records when he retired. He was tied for most punt return touchdowns. Devin Hester has broken it since, of course. Mr. Hester. Ryan Hicks, though, had a couple of spots in this break. He's taken home the nice Rick Upchurch orange Bronco jersey.
Nice.
All right, Ryan.
I like whenever we pull Rick Upchurch because it's always on a classic Broncos jersey, helmet, whatever.
It's always clean. Auto's not bad either. That is Beckett certified. The QR sticker on the top of the jersey. Congrats, Ryan, on your break win. We have the Fly Eagles Fly, which, that's a serious name for you, man, right?
I would say so. They certainly were not flying very high on Sunday.
Well, I think loaded dice had people distracted.
That's true.
That does make sense.
I meant the actual Eagles.
Oh, that too. Yeah, no kidding, man. I had a rare good day betting on the NFL on Sunday. I went 5 for 6, Colin.
Dang.
The only one I missed, the Eagles line. That one did not hit.
Well, that makes sense because I had a horrible day betting. So that's just always how it goes with us, isn't it?
Alex, you'll learn. Colin and I, one of us does well, and that means the other did terrible in betting. So it's like the book can only take so many losses. So they're used to taking my money a lot on Sundays. I took the book's money this Sunday. Colin took it the other way, so it makes sense.
Won my fantasy championship, though, so I'll take it.
Well, figures. I lost mine. Unless Joe Burrow has a historic night tonight and I get a comeback. Also, though, the irony is that we're in the UA Fantasy Championship. We need Joe Burrow to have, like, the worst game of his life.
Yeah, need a big Joe Mixon day.
Yes, we do. So we have a shot, but it's not looking great right now.
Definitely an outside shot.
So we will definitely take a peek at that when we get there. So Ryan Hicks, congrats, Ryan, on your first ever win, or not your first win of the break room. First year maybe of 2023. I think Ryan's won before. Rick Upchurch jersey. We have the Fly Eagles Fly next. A lot of Anthony. We got Michael Irvin. That's kind of ironic that the Cowboy receiver wants to play in an Eagle break, but to each his own.
I always knew he was a closet Eagles fan.
No kidding,
Always
right?
knew it.
Anthony's got a bunch of spots. We got Nicholas in here. And Cody Wilson. Welcome, Cody. Brand new customer in the room. I'll ask you the same thing I ask our new customers. How did you hear about Ultimate Autographs? And also, what is your squad here in the room?
Important questions.
Very important
Who's your
questions.
squad?
All Chicago. All Chicago.
See,
All Chicago.
I like this guy
Yeah.
already, Colin. You'll find out that Steven and I are pretty much all Chicago. Colin has to be the outsider here with the Eagles and I don't know.
All over the place.
All over the place.
I like the Warriors, too.
Well, see, I like the Warriors, too, though. Steph Curry, that man is something else.
Special.
So I'm going to get the boxes randomized here. Guys, as always, if you call out the box numbers, it's a quicker process, a smoother process, makes it easier on us. I appreciate anyone that calls out box numbers, but I'm also okay randomizing as well. So I'll put all the boxes here and the replica helmets. If you want to buzzer beat me a box number, you can. Otherwise, the top box after 7 clicks is what we're going with here. Always good to be in the break room. I see that the next Mahomes is getting close to filling up, Colin.
We are moving, baby. We're also one away on the solid concrete slabs. A lot of headliners left.
Let's go. Not a lot of boxes either, right?
Exactly. Great odds.
Herbert, Larry Fitz, and your boy Jalen Hurts.
Dare I say juiced?
Juiced. The odds are juiced. Definitely looking forward to some heat. We'll do box 12 in the Fly Eagles Fly. That's going off the ticker. I'll keep the randomizer up and get you guys set up for your divisions. So, yeah, 12 in those black boxes right there, Alex.
Ooh, Ethan saying, quote me now, Nuggets winning the West this year. Honestly, I could see it.
That. Ooh, okay. Well, I won money on the Nuggets last night, too, against the Celtics. Could happen. I'll tell you what, though. It comes down to Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. staying healthy. That's a huge question mark. If those guys can stay healthy, I actually completely buy that, Ethan. If they can't, though, Jokic isn't going to win it by himself. He almost can, but I don't think it's going to happen. Randomizer going down. We got Michael Irvin up top in the NFC North. Nicholas has the NFC South. Anthony Gorky, NFC East. We got Cody, NFC West. Nicholas, AFC North. And we have Anthony and the rest of the AFC. Fly, Eagles, fly. Box 12 out of 30. Good luck, folks, in our rep helmets. The Eagle headliners all out there still, right, Colin? Is that correct?
I believe so, yeah. I think
Okay.
we've only pulled one headliner total.
Well, odds are pretty good in this series. That was probably the first box. I remember pulling it. Might have been the very first box in the series with the headliner. We've been skipping them over since. Ooh, this is a clean helmet. How about this? This is new customer mojo. Cody Wilson, NFC West.
Ooh.
Steve Largent,
Nice.
retro Seahawk helmet. Steve Largent, 100 career touchdown catches in the top 10 all time. An absolute beast. That's the NFC West. That is Cody Wilson. We do go with current divisions in the NFL. Want to make that clear. I know Steve Largent, a part of the AFC West back in the day. But this is one of the best receivers ever. Put some respect on this man's name. Steve Largent, Hall of Fame 95 inscription. Cody Wilson.
Very nice. Love Steve Largent's auto. Small, but pertinent, you know?
Very clean.
Meaningful.
I mean, Cody, come on now. That's cool. New customer mojo, first ever break, first ever win. I think 42 is the buy-in on this one, Colin, I believe.
I think that's right. Let me check.
This helmet worth more than $42. No question about that one.
42, you are correct.
42, all right. Man, that's cool. One thing, Alex, you'll learn in this break room, I know you're a pretty knowledgeable sports guy. I can tell just by talking to you. However, I felt the same way about myself, but there's a lot of legends you'll learn about in this break room. If you think your sports mind was good, just wait. Just wait. You'll be improving. Maybe one day you can get somewhat in Bob Boulay territory, but I don't think anyone's going to ever top Bob Boulay.
True.
He's kind of in his own class. So we have coming up the best series in the room. Mahomes, #1, the Diamond Helmets. David McDowell, this man was on fire on Friday. This dude won like 10 items, all with 1 or 2 spots. He was rolling. James Strode, Steeler fans. Steelers are looking great of late. We got Anthony Zimmerman, Bob Boulay, the break room regular. You'll get to know him pretty well, Alex. You'll get to know Bob very well in the break room. We got Sean Kowalski, Michael Francia. He wants this Name It helmet in this series. Edward Tabanera, the man that just keeps on rolling and winning in the break room. And Tony Starr looking to be the star of the break.
I like that.
So let me know on a box number, gentlemen, 1 through 10. Otherwise, I can randomize.
Oh, man.
30 box series, right, Colin?
That's it, man. 30
Yeah.
box.
Chances are at this time tomorrow, this series will be gone. I'm going to hand you this box here. If you can get it kind of organized back there, Alex. Get ahead of things. And this one as well. So David's ready. He wants box 2. 2 works. Box 2 in the diamond helmets. Those right next to you there, Alex. So we'll get randomized here 7 times. Best series in the room. Let's have at it. Alan, probably does not surprise you. We have a lot of people watching the stream right now.
Of course.
A lot of people watching the stream.
What up, y'all?
Let's have it, folks. Let's have a good time here in the break room. Hopefully everyone had a good new year. Let me know what you guys did for the new year. And let me know how you're feeling about the football playoffs. Playoffs just around the corner. I hate to say it. Green Bay might be getting in this year.
I think they're going to, man. I don't know how.
I don't know how.
Sunday night game now.
Oh,
It
they
is.
flexed it?
Yep.
Yeah, Lions and Packers.
That's going to be a good one.
I think it's Packers are in if they win. The Lions, I think, need the Seahawks to lose too, I think, right?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, Seahawks
Something
play
like
the
that.
Rams.
Steelers could make it, says James. By the way, hit Big Ben yesterday and couldn't hear. Thank you. You're welcome. How was you pulling that for him, right, Colin?
Sure was.
Big Ben Roethlisberger. My goodness.
We had a ton of Steelers get pulled yesterday.
Well, you guys closed out the last diamonds in the early show. Then you closed out the loaded dice. And we got these diamonds up next.
It's been nuts, man.
Guys are relentless. We got Bob Boulay up top in the NFC North. Michael Francia right below him in the NFC South. It is David McDowell in the NFC East. Edward Tabanera in the NFC West. Tony Starr, AFC North. James Strode in the AFC South. Sean, AFC East. And Anthony Zimmerman, AFC West. This series, James, might be even better than our last Diamond series. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Saying a lot.
I love the Name It. I'm just going to say it.
I can't wait to pull that one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we'll pull all of them today. I really think so.
Only 30 boxes.
Yeah, it's going to be gone pretty quickly.
Diamond Helmet Series? Yeah, I think you're right.
Box 2 coming up. 2 out of 30 in the Diamond Helmets. The very first box in the series. There really are no filler hits in this series. Usually you want a headliner to be the big name. This is an example of a great name that's not a headliner in this series. We've got one of the most impressive records in sports history. It's been almost 40 years. Eric Dickerson is still the record holder for most rushing yards in a season. And we've got a full-size authentic Speed Flex.
Ooh.
Look at that, a lunar Speed Flex to get it started. Hall of Fame 99 inscription. This is what the pros wear. Speed Flex is the highest priced authentic helmet in the books. That's a single spot snipe. There's varying prices out there. Depending on where you look, you might get a Speed Flex for $500, $600, $700, $800. That's before we get into the autograph, before we get into the specialty lunar. And Edward Tabanero won this Eric Dickerson Speed Flex for $80.
Sheesh.
All right, Edward, we see you, man. Single spot snipe in the NFC West. That is how we do it in the break room. Eric Dickerson.
Kind of ironic that Eric Dickerson probably never got to wear a Speedflex helmet.
No, not in his time. But it's pretty cool to see this helmet coming out.
Absolutely, man. And you said it, like, they're worth that much unsigned. You put one of the best running backs of all time on it? Yeah. That's
very
what's
cool. Very, very cool. Not a headliner, right, in this series?
No, sir.
Not a headliner.
Not even listed, if I'm being honest.
And that's a speed flex. I'm talking about the all-time single-season rushing record holder on a speed flex. Not even a headliner.
Not even listed.
Not listed. Okay. Well, enough said about the diamond helmets. Usually, we work hard to sell these series. I don't think I have to work very hard for this one.
No.
We'll put this helmet over here next to Alex. This is the hit of the show so far. I know we'll top it, but a good start for sure in that series.
We've already got another one coming up, and the third one's already moving as well.
Perfect. We got C Dubs 2315 saying this is dope. Glad I found it. Absolutely. Bob won the last Name It Authentic you had.
Of course.
And we have Michael Francia saying if someone wins the Name It, I'll trade my Peyton Manning Bronco helmet.
Whoa.
That's quite the offer right there. Good way to start the day. Awesome guy, says Edward. Thank you, Edward. I agree.
Mr. Hawaii.
Let's go. Hawaii in the house. Wow, those helmets are awesome. Great hit, says David. I could not agree more. Can't miss number one is next. Michael Irvin, Anthony Gorky. I believe that's AJ. He's a Niner fan, says go Niners. He's in the can't miss. There's a Jerry Rice mini helmet in the can't miss. It could be a match made in heaven for AJ. Niners, man, they're a dangerous team. Brock Purdy balled out. I did win money on the Raiders covering, though. How about Jared Stidham out there looking good?
Yeah, no
That
kidding,
was
man.
crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Who would have thought that was the fantasy play?
Paul Lewis saying, is it bring your son to work day? I like
Yes.
it.
This is my son, Alex, everyone.
Real quick, guys, since we have a bunch of breaks filling up, in case you missed it, Alex is going to be one of the new guys on the team. Alex, we're glad to have you here in the break room. He's kind of learning under Colin, kind of see how to get things done today. So you'll see Alex typically throughout the week. You'll see him a lot this week and more as we go on as well in the break room. Doing kind of training, day one training for Alex. Alex, anything you want to say to the guys?
It's kind of like I'm the Jimmy G and he's the Tom Brady.
Ooh, I like that comparison. I like that.
That's how I'll put that.
You know what? Jimmy G's not bad, man. I like that. We can get a Jimmy G out of you. I'd say the company did well. We did well. We have Michael Irvin, Anthony Gorky, Cody Wilson, Thomas Bundy. I'm going to get the can't miss boxes randomized. If you want to drop me a box number, you can. I still can't get over the fact that there is a Walter Payton framed photo in this series.
You are not lying.
Barry Sanders, Mitchell and S jersey still out there. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun in the can't miss. We could close this series out tonight. Only 15 boxes to go. The only reason why we wouldn't close it out, to be honest, is because the diamond helmets will probably steal the show.
Yep, I mean, we've already got 2 in the waiting, so light break number 4 is about to be posted here in a second.
Colin saying, aren't you supposed to sing on your first day? Colin Pelletier, that is. Is that a rule? I don't know.
It must have just been established.
If you want to break out in song, Alex, power to you.
Man.
I won't stop you. No pressure, though. No pressure on that. 7 clicks. We'll do box 32 in the can't miss. 32 going off the ticker. We'll get you guys randomized for your divisions. Let's go. Diamond helmets, says Cameron Frank. That's Michael Francia. The man is the biggest Jets fan I've ever heard of. And there's a Joe Namath in there. You can see why he wants that series.
Willing to give up his Manning he won in that loaded dice for it. Or the other diamond.
That could be even more valuable than Robert Nelson giving up his kidney for the Merino. So we'll see.
Jeez.
We had a guy who wanted to give up his kidney for a Merino helmet.
Whatever it takes.
Pretty crazy.
Whatever it takes.
7 clicks. Box 32, by the way, Alex, in the can't miss. The wood crate ones. We got Anthony up top. He's got the NFC North. Could be a Walter Payton. Anthony's got the NFC South as well. We've got Cody in the NFC East. Anthony's got the NFC West. Could be a good hit for a Niner fan. Thomas Bundy, AFC North. Michael Irvin in the AFC South. Anthony's got the AFC East and Thomas AFC West. This is heavy.
Uh-oh.
Heavy.
Like to hear that.
Oh, man. Here we go. Can't miss break number 1 of this series this day. Box 32 of 45. Show me some fire.
Let's do it.
Show me some heat. It's can't miss, man. It's definitely good. It's kind of hard to break down here, so it must be maybe someone who's hard to tackle, potentially, Colin.
All right, I'm guessing Jonathan Taylor, with that being said.
Oh, God. Okay, that's a good guess. So I think it's an authentic. Ooh. Oh, yeah, this is authentic. Well, hold on. Let me make sure. Oh, yeah. This guy is very hard to take down. He might be even better than Jonathan Taylor. This is a debate. A debate who's better when healthy. How about number 3 rusher in the league at the moment, Nick Chubb, AFC North, full-size authentic, beautiful autograph, AFC North, Thomas Bundy taking home, Nick Chubb authentic. Not even a headliner in this series.
Crazy, dude.
That shows you enough. That is just incredible. I love that one. Thomas Bundy. Nick Chubb is a bad dude. He helped me get to the fantasy championship. He is just phenomenal, man. He's very... Think about this. Kareem Hunt is really good. Kareem Hunt has had his carries go down this year just because of how good Nick Chubb has been.
You can't deny the man.
Incredible. Actually, second in the NFL in rushing yards now because he passed up Derrick Henry, who's out this week, who probably cost me the fantasy championship. Thanks, Derek.
Thanks, Derek.
Come on now. Nice, says Thomas on the Nick Chubb. Very nice, Mr. Bundy. Very
cool.
nice.
It's great that there's full-size authentics even hiding out in this, man. We pulled Fred Taylor Flash full-size authentic yesterday.
And these are non-headliners.
Non-headliners. It's a great series.
Enough said. Oh, there you go, Bob. Thank you very much, Bob. You and Colin Pelletier are super classy guys. Super classy guys. Love that. They had a little helmet swap-aroo. But Bob and Colin, like most of our customers, are class acts.
Gotta love it.
All right, so Nick Chubb, we'll put this on the other side of you, Alex. That's going to be our, I think, well, silver medal for now. Can you have it yet there with the auto side? Mm-hmm. Perfect. So we have a gold right now in Eric Dickerson, a silver in Nick Chubb, and I think both of these guys will get topped.
Yep, I think they're both going to get dethroned in the end.
Perfect. We got Concrete Slabs. Number 1 is next. We got Robert Hiller, Michael Irvin, Jason Jarrett, Joshua Dube, Paul Seagreaves, and David McDowell. Let me know on a box number. I believe all of the slabs left now in the room and on the ticker. So only 7 to go.
Looks
Holy
like
moly. Okay.
Justin Herbert, Larry Fitz, Jalen Hurts.
That's almost a 50% chance. I'm not a math major, but 3 out of 7, that's close to 50% chance.
That Jalen Hurts looks sick, too. Non-biasly.
I bet that's the one you like, Colin.
Steven said it first, not me.
Okay. Well, 24 is what we'll do. Thank you, Joshua, for the box call. 24 going off the ticker. Jalen Hurts making Micah Parsons look dumb. Micah Parsons saying maybe Jalen Hurts is just good because the team is good. Mm-hmm. 0-2 since he wasn't the starter. So
he makes a difference.
Jalen Hurts makes a difference. Maybe we'll see him in this break here. 24 in the slabs, Alex. Those small ones up there. Football cards. Randomizer going up, 7 clicks. Good luck, folks. Let's see the heat.
Love that Colin challenged you to rap. Like,
oh, gosh. That would be funny. Hurts now has to play next week if healthy. That's right, because if they lose again, they could, correct me if I'm wrong, Colin, you know better. In theory, they could slip all the way down to the 3 seed.
They could.
I don't want to, like, ruin things for you, but it's technically possible.
I almost want to say the Cowboys could win the division over that.
Well, they can. Right,
yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying. 3 seed. And actually,
It'd be
the Vikings lost. The lowest they can go is 3, I think. Niners and Cowboys.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he has to play. We were talking about this yesterday. He has to play.
He has to play.
And the Giants really don't have any reason to be playing.
Yeah, they're stuck in their seating.
Yeah, they're stuck. So hopefully it's going to be a nice turn there.
It should.
Yeah.
It should. How many Mahomes drawings already sold? We sold out the next 2, looks like.
Yeah, I think number 4 is the live one currently.
Number 4 is the live one. We dropped that about an hour, maybe 2 hours before we got on the air, so it's a pretty fresh series. Going to be very hot.
Yeah.
Box 24 coming up. 24 out of 30 in the slabs. I think we have a football series as the backup to this, right?
That's right.
All right. Well, the odds at a headliner just got even better.
Oh my.
There's 3 headliners to go, 6 boxes to go. The fact that this man isn't a headliner already told you how good this series is. How about perhaps the greatest defensive player of all time, Lawrence Taylor on the Beckett 10 autograph, 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, former league MVP, NFC East. That is Paul Seagraves. All right, Paul, single spot snipe. That Lawrence Taylor slab card, obviously worth considerably more than $30.
I think so.
Attaboy, Paul. Lawrence Taylor. We got Cameron Frank saying great hit. Couldn't agree more. Great hit as a non-headliner especially. Very nice.
Honestly, this slab series has been pretty can't miss.
This has been a can't-miss diamond type of series as
It really
well.
has been.
There's been a lot of goodies in this one. We had a DeAndre Hopkins rookie card that wasn't a headliner.
How about that Najee Harris sparkle? That thing was crazy.
Yeah, we had Dak Prescott wasn't a headliner in this series either. So, very good series. Congrats, Paul, on your Lawrence Taylor, sir. Okay, I'm going to write this up for him, but Mahomes number 2 is next. I mean, if we had a Speed Flex Lunar Authentic out of the first one that wasn't even a headliner, I can't wait to see what we got going on here. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Drop me a number for the Mahomes series if you got one. Otherwise, I'm happy to let the randomizer decide. That is James Jodry, Ethan Williams, Jeff Womack, Michael Francia, Paul Lewis, Thomas Bundy. So what are you guys feeling in this one? I think Mahomes now going to get that MVP, I believe. Right? He's got to get the MVP.
You would think, but then also Hurts being out, and then they play worse without him.
Can you get the MVP missing 2 games?
That's also true.
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's the debate right there.
Well, I remember us talking about that a couple weeks ago. It's like, missing a game, is that actually good or bad for Jalen Hurts? Like Alex was saying.
Hard to say.
Twice.
You know, Minshew played really good in that first game, but he was miserable this last game.
Oh, yeah.
Just miserable.
Well, the time of possession was very one-sided in that game.
No kidding. We got box 4 by James. We'll do box 4 here. Mahomes number 2 on the way. Let's see some heat, folks. Looking forward to the fire. Thomas Bundy saying Joe Burrow's the MVP.
Ooh, Joe Burrow.
Well, he gets the dub tonight. He can have a head-to-head win against Mahomes and Josh Allen both. I don't know if I'd go that far, but he's in the discussion, Thomas Bundy. He is very good. I mean, you look at the top 4 quarterbacks in the NFL, it's Mahomes. And then I look at Hurts, Allen, and Burrow. It's like 1 and then 1A, 1A, and 1A again. That's how good those guys have played this season.
Can't go wrong with any of them.
We got Ethan Williams in the NFC North, Thomas Bundy, NFC South, Paul Lewis, NFC East, Jeff Womack, NFC West, James Jodry, AFC North, Michael Francia in the South. We got Thomas Bundy in the AFC East and AFC West. There are available spots in all of our breaks, Mr. Krasse. Once we sell out a break, we post a new one. You can get spots at any time, unless it just happened to sell out. It might be like, 20 seconds of not able to get a spot. There's
Right.
the live break page link. Head on over and get your spots. What do we have in box 4 out of 30 in No, This is Patrick Diamond Helmet Series? Is that like a SpongeBob reference?
It is a SpongeBob
Okay, I
reference.
thought so.
I told it to Steven and he didn't get it.
Okay, I thought it was a SpongeBob reference. So let's see what we got here. We had an Eric Dickerson Speed Flex in the first one. I would say this is another great hit in this series.
Of course.
This is just ridiculous. How about the NFL's leading rusher right now, Josh Jacobs, on the
nice.
Raiders Authentic? That is awesome. Josh Jacobs on the UA Fantasy team. Without him, we wouldn't be in the championship.
No doubt.
With that said, even with all the points he put up, that huge day he had, a couple weeks ago, I had like a life moment looking up NFL stats, and I was like, is Josh Jacobs really number 1 in yards rushing? He certainly is. So Thomas Bundy, he already got himself Nick Chubb, who's number 2 in rushing yards. Now he gets Josh Jacobs, #1 in rushing yard. Thomas Bundy is out here collecting running backs.
Dang.
How about it?
That's
Thomas. Josh Jacobs.
Great auto, too, on Josh Jacobs. And this was also a headliner in our loaded dice.
Yeah.
Not even listed in the diamonds.
No.
That's an and more guy in this series.
So this is a third-tier hit in this series.
Yeah.
Actually, all those guys. Eric Dickerson, third-tier hit in Mahomes Diamond helmets.
Yep.
Enough said. Hop in there, guys, and knock out some heat. Chubb and Jacobs, which I had him in fantasy, says Thomas.
That'd be a deadly combo.
Well, I have Chubb and Henry on my fantasy squad.
Dead.
Then we have Jacobs on our team. So it's been a good fantasy year. Congrats, though, Thomas, on the Jacobs Authentic.
Not bad.
I'll be back for my home, says Thomas. I bet you will, man. I do want to warn you, Thomas Bundy. It's a 30-box series. It's red hot. Make sure you come back during tonight's show because the Mahomes probably will not be here at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So remember that college series on Friday or Thursday, rather, Colin? Was here for 3 hours. We had a Brady college series, Alex. It lasted about 3 hours.
Ooh, 45
boxes gone in 3 hours. So some of these specialty series with the big names, plan on being here for the whole day because you will not get Tom Brady. You will not get Patrick Mahomes 48 hours later. It just will not happen because they close out too quickly. I was on the Brady run, says Thomas. Absolutely. We got Terry Wilson with the bold statement. I wouldn't go this far, Terry, but he's got to be top 10. I mean, MVP for Jacob, says Terry. I guess they have 6 wins. I don't know if you can go MVP, but he's been good.
He is the MVP of the Raiders, I'll tell you that.
He can't play defense. That's the problem.
Probably a fantasy MVP.
Yeah, no kidding. He's been so good. Dotted line #2 coming up in the jerseys. We got Cody Wilson, Nick Ortega, Nick Boyer, Michael Bersini, and we have David Fiallo. Terry, I figured that. Terry says I'm a Raiders fan. I was gonna guess when he put Josh Jacobs MVP, you're probably a Raiders fan or a distant relative of Josh Jacobs or something. That's a lot of love. I mean, man's been great, but that's a lot of love for MVP.
Hey, stick up for your guy. Got to.
Ooh, you know what? Bob might have a pretty good order. If we're talking about running backs, though, we had a rushing yards, receiving yards. Austin Eckler might be better than all those guys. Bob has Mahomes first, Hurts second, Eckler third in his MVP race.
What a great year for Austin Eckler, man.
He's
and
been
you know
fantastic.
what? Austin Eckler tweeted out the other day, if you had me on your fantasy team, expect the championship.
Yeah.
And guess who had him on his fantasy team?
Well, no wonder you won. There was at one point he had 5 rushes for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns in the game the other day.
And the guy was playing at Justin Herbert. Perfect.
Oh, my gosh.
Perfect.
Crazy. All right. Dotted line #2, we can fit 3 on there, right, Colin? That's usually what we can fit on there.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of space over here now.
We'll move some of these guys off there, but that's like, I don't even know how to grade those. I'm still going Dickerson with the gold because it's a speed flex, but I mean, got a solid bronze and silver there.
Absolutely. I don't think Alex minds hanging out with Josh Jacobs.
No, not at all.
I don't think you would. All right, so we got dotted line #2. We'll go 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 coming up. We're going to randomize the boxes, and randomizer will pick the box we're doing. Otherwise, Colin, what's moving right now? I'm guessing Mahomes?
Yeah, halfway to go on live break 4.
Okay.
Double box break 2 is getting pretty close. I think, is that at 3 spots left in that? That's the closest break.
That's our other authentic helmets.
Right, and 3 headliners left with only 8 boxes left.
Ooh, odds are pretty good. Box 3, thank you, Nick, on the call. AJ saying my YouTube froze. Did I win anything? Good question. Did AJ win anything?
I don't think so, no. I'm not sure what break he was in, but I don't see him on the winner sheet.
AJ, not yet, but 49ers are coming your way in good time. 3 in the jerseys, Alex. The randomizer staying back up for our jerseys. We're going 7 clicks. Good luck, guys. Let's see the heat. 6 and 7. Nick Boyer up top. He's got the NFC North and the NFC South. Michael Bersini right below him in the NFC East. Nick Ortega, NFC West. David Fiallo, AFC North, AFC South. We got Cody in the AFC East and David in the AFC West. Dotted line jerseys. 3 out of 40 coming up. Nick is looking for Debo. Debo Samuel.
Okay.
Huge fan of his. That'd be an excellent hit here.
Got a nice little auto, too.
It's not going to be a Debo Samuel here. We do have a fantastic defensive star. It's Ricky Jackson, a Saint legend, NFC South, Beckett certified. That'll be what we call here, Alex, you'll learn this. We call it box number mojo. You call out the box, you get the win. Box number mojo for Nick Boyer on the beautiful Saint jersey, Ricky Jackson. All right, Nick. Nick is heating up here in the break room. Not bad right there on the Jackson jersey.
Pretty cool looking jersey, too. Like the bronze trim around it. Saints anything, though, is good.
Very clean. Pro Football Hall of Famer, 7-time Pro Bowler, 5-time second-team All-Pro, one of the best linebackers ever, 128 sacks.
Sheesh.
Holy moly.
Crown the man.
And get this, he led the NFL in forced fumbles, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 times. 4 times. Ricky Jackson. Congrats, Nick, on the Jackson jersey.
Well, that's not bad, is it?
I mean, sometimes you get these guys and you're like, who is that? But then you kind of realize all that they accomplished. And you kind of realize, you know what? That's a much better hit than I thought before.
Yeah.
Especially on such a cool jersey with the Saints. Alex, this is one of the guys that I've learned a lot about in the break room. You'll see. There's a lot of legends in this room that maybe you didn't know about. Then you get to learn and you're like, yeah, that guy was pretty legendary. No question. So we have onside kick next. Onside kick minis. These are double box breaks in the onside kick. Joshua Smith, Patrick Newman, Tony Starr, Tyler Auten, Daniel Fagan. Jackson was a former Pitt Panther. There you go, Bob.
Pitt Panther.
Something else you'll learn, Alex. Bob Boulay, that's Jersey Slime. He is like a sports encyclopedia.
Oh man.
He
Like
knows everything.
he literally knows everything about sports and memorabilia. When you got more than 60 years of experience as a sports fan, you learn a few things. Bob's got it. Fun fact about Bob for you, Alex. He started doing fantasy football in 1984.
Oh, man.
Before it was a thing, they calculate on their with pencils, pieces of paper, and sometimes they wouldn't know the scores. It's touchdowns only, like 6 points for a touchdown, and they would find out the box scores by reading the newspaper the next day. So it was
cool.
the OG of fantasy, Bob Boulay.
The founding father.
Yeah, no kidding. He is a truly founding father of fantasy sports.
He's also the king of dad jokes.
Yes.
Find
love
out.
it.
Yeah.
They're about 80% funny, about 20%. They're 100% corny, about 80% funny. That's a pretty good ratio, I would say.
Not bad.
I mean, you hit 80% of your jokes, you're doing pretty good. I think it would probably be 50-50 for most people, but Bob's in the right company. Alan and I think we like kind of the corny jokes. I do, at least. I don't know. Onside kick, double box break. Joshua Smith, Patrick Newman, Tony Starr, Tyler Auten, Daniel Fagan. I'm going to randomize for some boxes. If you want to drop me a box number and buzzer beat me, I will gladly take your number. Otherwise, top 2 boxes from the randomization is what we'll do. Another day of rolling here, Colin. It really seems like we don't really have much time between breaks.
No need for that top to bottom rundown.
No. You'll see this too, Alex. I'll give these guys the top to bottom rundown of all the product we have on the site, kind of hype it up and everything. But sometimes there's no time because there's too many breaks to do, which is a good problem to have, I would say. 7 clicks. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 boxes, 31 and 29. Going off the ticker in the onside kick minis. That series is not far from being done. What does it say there? Is that 40 boxes on that one? On the thing there.
45.
45 boxes. So we're getting close on these mini helmets as well. Randomizer going up. We'll go 7 clicks here. Good luck, guys. Let's see some heat.
See it.
And Mahomes number 4's got to be sold out, right? Getting close?
We got the authentic break sold out, but yes, the one spot to go in that Mahomes number 4.
All right, Mahomes 3 is next. We got Joshua Smith up top in the NFC North, followed by Tony Starr in the NFC South. It's Daniel Fagan in the NFC East. Joshua Smith, NFC West. Tyler Auten, AFC North. We got Joshua, AFC South as well. Patrick, AFC East. And then we have Patrick Newman, like I said, AFC East. Daniel Fagan, AFC West. Why was the Fish's grades bad, says Bob.
Boy. Here we go. The Fish's grade.
Let me knock out this box here, box 29. You guys have about 15, 20 seconds to really ponder an important life question here by Bob. They were below sea level. Okay. Oh, I like that one.
That was good.
I like that one. That's your typical Bob joke. That's a Bob joke right there. Box 29 coming out. Something else you'll learn, Alex, as we go. There are certain players and certain teams that consistently have beautiful autographs. In my opinion, the best team in the NFL at autographs, at least, is the Pittsburgh Steelers. You get these Steeler legends. They are incredible. Jack Ham, Hall of Fame 88. One of the best autographs ever. One of the best linebackers ever. 4-time Super Bowl champion with the steel curtain. That's the AFC North. And that is Tyler Auten. Very nice, Tyler. Single spot snipe on the Eclipse Mini. JSA certified Jack Ham. Okay, that's a clean auto right there.
Steelers are also really great at having really great looking helmets. All of them look beautiful. Eclipses, lunars, flashes, gorgeous.
And they're not bad at winning games either. This whole storyline of Mike Tomlin finishing below 500 for the first time, I think he's going to finish above 500.
It's getting debunked quick.
They're 8-8 now. Probably going to win this last week. Still in the playoff hunt. 8-time Pro Bowler, by the way, on Jack Ham. 6-time first team All-Pro.
Well, that's not bad, is it?
It's not bad at all. So Tyler on the dub. We got one more coming out in the double box break. Then we have the Mahomes authentic break, and then we have the double box break in the home stretch authentics.
Then we have Mahomes number 4.
Okay.
Right behind it.
Perfect. It's like, are we almost caught up? Are we finally caught up? And it seems like we never get caught up.
Oh, that's funny. Caught up's a funny word in this break.
It is a funny
Recently.
word for sure. Funny word indeed. Hopefully everyone out there had a great New Year. Happy New Year to everyone, all the customers, guys. We here at Ultimate Autographs, thank you for being the best customers in the business. 31 of 45 coming up. What do we have in here? Oh, it's a headliner. It's a headliner. One of the best young receivers in the game, C.D. Lamb.
Nice.
Number 1 for the Cowboys. Pro Bowler, more than 1,000 receiving yards. Look at this one, Bob Boulay. Probably not his favorite autograph, but definitely a fantastic player. That is Daniel Fagan, NFC East on the Lunar C.D. Lamb mini helmet.
Nice.
You'll also see this, Alex. The receivers typically have the worst autographs in the business because they sign so quickly. They're so fast on the field, so fast with the auto game. So nice, says Tony Starr. The Cowboy Lunar, one of the best helmets out there. And then that is definitely one of the best receivers in the game. So the player's valuable. The skill is there. Bob, like I said, would have hit on the autograph. Could be predicted. But I'll be honest with you. In terms of value, 'cause these guys are big on value. Where can I make up money? How good the autograph is has almost nothing to do with the value. This is a great player on a great helmet. It is worth a lot. It's a great hit. C.D. Lamb.
Helped me get the 2 fantasy championships.
Oh, he did. There
Yeah.
you go.
Nice.
I haven't had him yet, but definitely got to get him at some point.
He's turned it on here in the last couple weeks, for sure.
And it's kind of interesting because Dak has been up and down, but there's been nothing up and down about CD's play. That's
Pretty
for
good.
sure. Very, very good. And he's the number 1 now. There's no question. Amari Cooper left. They were kind of like 1-1A. It's CD's show. Dalton Schultz is good. I know they got some good running backs, but when it comes to who's your go-to guy, this is hands down the go-to guy in Dallas. So I'm going to hand you a couple more boxes here. We don't get boxed in. This one you can just put the box, Alex. This will be, I think that's Nick Chubb's box, but we can keep Nick Chubb over there. We got Mahomes number 3 next. We got Michael Francia, James Strode, Dennis Salas, Peter Malecki, Lane Taylor, Raymond Lowe, and Colin Pelletier. Let me know on a box number, folks, and we will get into this next Mahomes break. Box 7, all right. You know what I really like about Peter Malecki? He calls out numbers.
He does.
That's my guy. Peter, you're the man, buddy. Thank you very much for calling out the number. Who wants to sit on the randomizer, wait around forever? Definitely easier if you guys call out the numbers. Box 7 in the Mahomes, Alex.
What's Forrest Gump's password?
Forrest Gump's password. Jenny.
That's what I was thinking.
That wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense.
Yes.
Run, Forrest.
One Forrest, one.
Oh, my gosh.
That might have been a 20%er.
That's 20%. The other one was better. I like it, but the other one was definitely better. Got 7 clicks here. Raymond Lowe up top in the NFC North. Raymond's an Eagle guy like you, Colin. So he's probably, I don't know, are you guys sweating right now? Or is it just like Jalen's not there, you got to lose games at some point?
We're chilling.
You're chilling?
We're
okay. We got Peter in the NFC South. We got Lane NFC East, Michael NFC West, James AFC North, Dennis AFC South, Raymond AFC East, and Colin AFC West. Box 7 out of 30 in the diamond helmets. 7 out of 30. No headliners yet, but 2 incredible hits so far. Nick Chubb and Josh Jacobs. And this one is probably just as good.
Of course.
Again, not a headliner. Again, I don't think he's listed. It's a 3rd-tier hit in this series. But this is a beautiful helmet, a fantastic player, the single-season leader for sacks. A Hall of Fame 14, yeah. Michael Strahan. The man's on Fox. Man. He's on Good Morning America. What can't the man do? TJ Watt tied his record, but Michael Strahan still tied for the most sacks in a single season. A Hall of Fame level player. In fact, Hall of Fame on the helmet. Hall of Fame 14, that's when he got in. Beautiful retro Giants helmet too. Full-size authentic Lane Taylor. All right.
Beautiful.
That's the 2022 Giants alternate helmet, says Bob. Well, there you go.
I don't know why they ever left it. That logo is so much better than their current one, in my opinion.
I like it. This retro look is very clean on the Giants. Yes, sir, says Lane. That's the Seaborn.
The Seaborn Emu. So
the Seaborn Emu. Let's go. Look at that. Michael Strahan, man. That's very cool.
Extremely cool.
Sweet. Love this hit, Michael Strahan.
The guy I wanted to hate so much because he just tortured the Eagles, but I just loved him. It was hard to hate him.
He tortured every team, it seems like. He was so good, and he's such a nice guy.
I know. It's hard to hate.
You see him on TV, super nice guy. You wouldn't picture him being the guy that, like, tackles and, hurts your quarterback, but they say some guys are nice off the field, on the field. Man was an animal.
Oh, yeah.
He was an animal.
He went to space, too.
He's a smart guy.
Literally went to space.
I come from a local TV background, and I know there's such things as non-competes and etc. I don't know how he works for ABC and Fox both. I don't know how he got that worked into his deal.
Charismatic. I don't know.
He's charismatic. He's a nice guy. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to get Nick Chubb off of there, only because we've had Nick Chubb a lot of late.
Okay.
We're going to put Michael Strahan in. Nick Chubb is no longer a gold, bronze, or a silver medalist in the break room.
Fair enough.
Would you agree with that, Colin?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Now we got 3 helmets in here from this Diamond Series, and none of those guys are even listed.
Oh, my God. 3 third-tier hits in the Diamond Series. We are looking at them here in the break room.
Beautiful.
We have more authentics coming up. This is the home stretch. Edward Tabanera, Todd Ellis, Raymond Lowe, Dennis Salas, David McDowell, and Colin Pelletier, and then Michael Frank in here as well. 2 numbers needed. We only have 7 left in this whole series. Is that correct, Colin?
2, 4, 6, 8, I think.
8 left in the whole series, and we have 3 headliners. I'll hand you this box that's Strahan, so we can put Strahan in there later. So we have Tyreek Hill, Nick Chubb, and Brian Urlacher. So 3 and 8 chance at a headliner. Double box break. You can win multiple headliners with a couple different spots potentially. So I'll give you guys about 30 seconds. Otherwise, I will head to the randomizer again and pick out the box here.
The Tyree Kill's a salute to service, too.
Oof.
That thing is gorgeous.
Oof. We got 2 spots to go in the slabs, by the way, guys. That's coming up as well. And we got 7 to go in the next Mahomes. So let's keep it rolling here in the break room. It looks like, Colin, you did take off the double for now, but we can put it up if we don't pull headliners. What do you think?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, that
Just
works.
holding off for now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to get the boxes prepped here for the home stretch authentics. Busy break room, as always. Nothing but orders coming in. We love it this way. We love it.
Oh, yeah.
It was the best month in Ultimate Autograph history in December. The best week, the previous week, and certainly the new year has started off just how we left off in the previous year.
101 boxes yesterday, Kamen.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you very much for filling in for me, by the way, Colin. That was great. And thank you to Steven out there, who did a great job all weekend long as well.
Rest those golden pipes, good sir.
Yes, Steven, we want you to be alive and well. Boxes 31 and 24 in the home stretch authentics, 24 going off the ticker, and then 31 as well.
Testing the reach.
Yeah, got to get up there high. So, Edward, Todd, Raymond, Dennis, David, Colin, Michael. Get you guys randomized 7 times in the double box break. We will keep our divisions for both. 5, 6, and 7. We got Edward Tabanera up top. He's got the NFC North. Right below him, Michael Frank. You've got the NFC South. David McDowell in the NFC East. We have Dennis Salas, NFC West. Edward Tabanera, AFC North. Raymond Lowe, AFC South. Colin Pelletier, AFC East. And Todd Ellis, AFC West. Mr. Krasy? Who's Mr. Krasy? What's your name?
Yeah, good start. I don't know who that is off the top of my head.
Mr. Krasy, you got to drop us an order number or your name. However, I do want to be honest with you. Sometimes when 2 people are ordering at the same time, it might boot you out if someone else got the spot first. These spots are very quick to get.
Paul.
So that's Paul Marchese. Do you have a
I don't think I have any, but I'll make sure that he not getting charged for anything here.
Yeah, Paul, has he ordered at all or not at all?
Don't see anything from you, Paul.
Okay, so Paul, we don't have any orders from you yet.
So it didn't charge you.
If you want to hop into the authentic helmets, hop in now. My best guess is what happened, Paul. It may not have been your card glitching. Sometimes when there's 1 or 2 spots left, 2 people are trying to order at the same time. If someone gets their credit card info first, it'll boot you out and not let you purchase.
Yep, I'm almost certain that's probably what happened.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Just so you know, Paul. It's really first come, first serve. You never know when you'll be able to get your spots. So I'll do 24 first here in the double box break. Then we'll do, actually, this one says 34. Did we fix that? Is there 24 over there, Alex? You're good. I think I said 31. Maybe I said it wrong. I'm not sure. But to correct this label looks like. So 31 we'll do instead. I'll actually do 24 first. Yep, 31 and 24. 1 second. Here's the other one to take back. Thank you, sir. All right. Here we go. Box 24 of 35 on the way. Home stretch authentics. We're in the home stretch.
We really are. This series.
In this series, no question. We said there was, 3 headliners and 8 boxes?
Mm-hmm.
This might be the best headliner left. We have the number 2 guy in the NFL in receiving yards, Tyree Hill. Salute the service authentic. Fastest receiver in the game, the cheetah. We have the salute the service on the helmet, the American flag. We got Miami on the front. This player has made the Pro Bowl every season he's played. 7 seasons, 7 Pro Bowls, Super Bowl champ, all-pro guy, consistently in the top 5 in the league in receiving yards. That's the AFC East, and that is Colin Pelletier. He's even got Denny Ricker cheering him on, saying, good job, Colin.
Denny's his biggest cheerleader, man, and vice versa.
Denny, he's the diamond helmet expert. Got some new diamonds up there, Denny. Hop on in, sir. Diamond helmets. Every headliner still out there. Our 3 helmets so far, neither were headliners. They're actually right here in front of us.
Yeah, one of them might have to go, though.
Josh Jacobs Authentic, Michael Strahan Authentic, Eric Dickerson Lunar Speed Flex.
Pretty awesome.
Crazy. Congrats, Colin, on the cheetah.
Very cool. Full-size Authentic. Salute to service. Beautiful.
Thanks, Denny, says Colin. CD's auto makes Tyreek's look good, says Bob. Bob is not a fan. He said that CD Lamb had the worst autograph he's ever seen.
If we're being honest, it is kind of just an O.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know he signed it. As Bob would say, if his parents looked at it, would they know that was him? They might, only because they've seen him sign before.
Right.
That's the only other reason. Tyreek Hill, salute to service. Holy moly. That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, I don't know, Colin. What do you think? What would go?
What would go? In my opinion, it'd probably be Josh Jacobs, but that's just my opinion.
Dickerson's been up there the longest, but
That's true.
Okay, all right, you win. Josh Jacobs is booted. We have a silver. I'm gonna say this is I don't know, bronze or silver. I don't know.
I mean,
It's Tyreek Hill, salute to service. It's pretty cool.
it is pretty cool. I don't know, man. It's going to have to be a discussion.
Yeah.
I think all 3 of these, you could make an argument in any order, and I would agree with you.
Well, let's put Tyreek in front of the Strahan for now, just because Strahan's been up there a little longer. To be honest with you, Eric Dickerson might go, but it's a speed flex.
It's hard.
I can't boot out a speed flex. Jacobs goes, says Bob. Denny says Jacobs gone. Well, there you go.
There we go.
We're in unison.
Everybody agrees.
We have officially agreed
Bad
that
Josh.
the NFL's current leading rusher is not a top 3 hit in the break room after about 10 boxes or so.
Yeah.
I think we're doing pretty well. If that's not a top 3 hit, the room is doing pretty well right now. We got another one coming up. Double box break. Box 31 is next. Had a headliner in the first one. What do we have here? Let's see the heat.
Go back to back here, Kamen.
Could be a back-to-back headliner break. Or it could just open up better odds for headliners in the next break. I'll tell you what. I like this hit. This is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the NFL. This man does not get any respect. And the helmet, the helmet is incredible. We have a Titan Flash helmet, Ryan Tannehill Authentic.
Nice.
A AFC South, Raymond Lowe, get low with it. Congrats, Raymond, on the Tannehill. So this guy led the NFL in passer rating one season. He had the Titans in the AFC Championship. They were the #1 seed one season. He gets hurt this year. What have they done without him? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He lost A.J. Brown. This is maybe top 10-ish, maybe right outside the top 10. But the way they talk about this man, he's got to get benched. He's got to get replaced. This is an NFL starting quarterback.
Absolutely.
You could be a playoff team, above average starting quarterback in the NFL, and certainly, Colin, well above average flash helmet. This thing is ridiculous. This
top
is
10 easy.
so clean.
Knocking on the door on top 5, I think, in my rank.
Flash?
I don't think I quite made it.
I have it 5 or 6 in mine.
I think it's 6.
Okay, because
so
I like
there.
all the light blue flashes, like the Dolphins, the Jaguars, the light blue teal, the Chargers.
Yeah, all up
crazy.
there. And as Denny said, that's exactly why I agree with it. The red face mask that goes with it, it's just gorgeous.
So nice. Super nice says Denny liked the Titans flash. The face mask matches. Colin says nice hit, Ray. Bob saying, Larry, were you outside in shorts today? Upper 20s. It's getting warm in North Dakota out there, Larry. Getting warm in North Dakota.
Oh, man.
We have X Spaz saying, just got my Jacobs replica in today. I can look at that one. LOL. There you go. You've got one to look at. Don't have to look at the stream anymore. If you like the Jacobs so much, you could rewind and just keep watching while he was still up there.
True.
Congrats, Raymond, on the Ryan Tannehill, sir. Very nice hit.
So now it's 2 headliners and 6 boxes.
It's Urlacher and what's the other one?
Chubb.
Nick Chubb. So
Yeah.
Chubb was in the diamonds where he wasn't authentic.
Right.
So those odds are getting pretty good. Getting pretty good in those authentics.
You just want the single, or do you want to double back up there?
No, let's put the double back up.
All right.
These guys seem to like the doubles lately more than the singles. You guys want a double box break? We are game for it. Just ask. It's upper 20s here. No shorts. There's still snow here, says Larry.
Oh, jeez.
Colin says, Edward, are you interested in the Dickerson Speed Flex for Tyreek? Ooh. That's a pretty good trade. I mean, depends on what you have and what you need. Because Speed Flex is, the best type of helmet. But salute the service is specialty. Tyreek Hill, obviously one of the best players in the league today. Eric Dickerson is obviously a legend, though. So I don't know.
And it's a speed flex.
And it's a speed flex. I mean, like, if we were talking about standard authentic, maybe because I'm a Chief fan, I would say I give a slight edge. I'd rather have Tyreek. But if we're talking about a speed flex, I might rather have Dickerson.
It's tough, man.
That's a tough call right there. Very tough call.
And he said, Colin, take it and run. Denny was wheeling and dealing with Greg all day yesterday.
I mean, it's a speed flex.
Yeah.
So for the guys who are out there who are looking to trade, they'll tell you speed flex is where the money's at.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking to keep, and you're a Dolphin fan, absolutely go for the Tyreek.
I mean, Edward's saying he's been trying to get a Tyreek, it looks like. So.
Okay. Could be a good trade for both parties.
Oh, there you go. Edward, I have one if Colin doesn't want to.
Oh, okay. Tyreek's avoiding me like the plague, says Edward. It's kind of ironic because if we're being honest, Colin, the player we have more than any player in this break room is Tyreek Hill. So the fact that Edward, who plays a lot and wins a lot, doesn't have a Tyreek Hill, to me, is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Because the guy's got everything else. So maybe he just needs that one. Want to deal the Dickerson for it.
True. There, you can get a Flash one if you'd rather have the Flash. That's a top 5 Flash. Dolphins.
I would actually rather have the Dolphin Flash than the
service.
Because it's the Dolphin Flash.
It is beautiful.
They're both good. They're both
beautiful.
Good. The advantage of trading right now, though, we can flip the stickers for you guys. If you don't trade right now, you guys got to work that out amongst yourselves. Cameron's got a Tyreek rep he's willing to trade. Now, a rep is different than authentic, though.
Yeah, if you're talking about right now in this trade, you're losing out on that one, I think, Michael. Unfortunately.
We have Mahomes number 4 next. Michael Francia, David McDowell, Austin Mayfield, Nick Boyer, Michael Bersini, Bob Boulay, Paul Lewis, and Michael Frank. So we have Ray Lewis's cousin in this break, and we have Baker Mayfield's cousin as well. So it's like the cousin break. The cousin break. We have 7 to go until the next jersey. Terry Wilson. It's like Shark Tank. Edward waiting for the best offer. I like it. Denny saying, I'll give you my salute to service, authentic, and throw in a Tyreek Eclipse Mini. Looking to trade 2 Tyreeks.
Wow, this is like Shark Tank.
Oh my gosh.
What's your counter, Bob? Or are you out?
Edward's the lucky guy. He's got a lot of interest. Edward, we can do it. I have a Tyreek Dolphin, so that works for me.
Well, Edward, looks like you have options.
Okay, so Edward, let us know. So, Edward, if you want to trade with Colin, we can flip the stickers. If you want to trade with someone else, you guys work that out amongst yourselves.
Right.
Paul Lewis wants box 10. All right, Paul. 10 going off the ticker. Great game last night. I know you didn't get to watch it, Colin. Normally, I'm not a fan of low-scoring games, but that was an intense football game last night. Steelers and Ravens. And Steelers came back from down 10.
Yeah.
That was quite a comeback.
Steven loved it because he bet the under.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He probably loved it a lot then because I should have bet the under. I don't know why I didn't, to be honest.
That's what I said right after, too. I was like, why didn't I ride that?
It's because I hate the under. I hate betting it.
It's a gross play.
It's tough. It's tough.
Feels dirty.
You don't want to play the under. I'm sticking with my Tyreek Flash for the Dickerson. I'm waiting for Mark Cuban to make an offer. That's right. Shark Tank legend Mark Cuban. Okay.
That would be crazy if he just stopped in real quick.
Mark Cuban, where you at? Mark, you not watching the break room?
You don't want an Eric Dickerson speed flash?
I mean, come on, Mark Cuban. What are you doing, buddy? He's probably out there watching, like, Luka Doncic videos and admiring his product. I can picture him just watching YouTube videos of Luka's 60-20-10 game
Well, I can't
on
blame
repeat.
him for that. I cannot blame him for that.
Like the way I watch Messi videos on repeat, he did the same thing with Luka.
You're still not done with that, huh?
Still not done. Still celebrating the World Cup. Come on, Cuban, says Cameron Frank. Get it together, Mark. Come on now. Michael Francia up top in the NFC North. Bob Boulay, NFC South. Michael Bersini, NFC East. Paul Lewis, NFC West. Michael Frank, AFC North. Austin Mayfield, AFC South. Nick Boyer, AFC East. And David McDowell, AFC West. Box 10. Box 10 in the diamonds.
Shine bright.
Like a diamond. I like it, Colin. Yeah, true. It's a good reference. It's the commercial. Shine bright like a diamond, right? Or the song.
Yeah.
It's a song. Who's it by?
Rihanna?
Rihanna. Okay, there you
Is
go.
she doing the Super Bowl?
She is.
That's right.
Ooh, that's why you said that. Okay.
Vinny, you didn't, sir. But Gronk is still out there.
Vinny, here's what you've missed so far, though. We had 3 pulls in this series so far. None were headliners. It was a Michael Strahan authentic. Actually, they're right here. Can you hold up the Strahan real quick? Michael Strahan authentic, not a headliner. Eric Dickerson, Lunar Speed Flex, not a headliner. Tariq Hill, Salute the Service, not a headliner again. So it's a pretty loaded series. What do we have in the next one? Box 10 out of 30 in No This Is Patrick Diamond Helmet series.
Luke's running out of names back there.
I like it. I like it. So this might be, well, I don't. Again, depends on what you like.
Oh, boy.
This might be the worst hit in the series so far, and it might be the second best tight end in the NFL. We got ourselves a George Kittle Salute the Service authentic. The fire keeps on coming. The diamond helmets keep on delivering. George Kittle, if that's the worst hit so far through 4 boxes, I don't know what else to say. The beautiful gold ink on that helmet as well. 1,000-yard receiving guy. Pro Bowl tight end. NFC West. Paul Lewis. Let's go, Paul. George Kittle. Holy cow.
Pretty good.
I mean, this series is crazy.
It is.
It's crazy. It's the best series in the room. Yeah, says Paul. Let's go, Paul. Let him know. Paul Lewis, man. Got that for $80. George Kittle, full-size authentic, Salute the Service, $80. Well, worth it.
I would definitely say that. I love the gold that you mentioned on the SIG.
It's so cool.
Awesome.
It's so cool on the Kittle. I like the 85 as well. I mean, this series is nuts. I mean, words can't describe how good this series is. If that's the worst hit so far in the series, I mean, in some series, this man's a headliner.
Mm-hmm.
In this series, he's like a very low-tier hit. That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely
We've had
crazy.
George Kittle as a headliner before.
We had multiple times.
Yeah. Another and more guy in this one.
Larry says, nice. I would like a Salute the Service authentic. Hop in there, Larry.
Yeah. Who's to say there isn't another one hiding?
Well, so far we've had 4 boxes, and 2 of them are Salute the Service authentics. I would say the odds are pretty good, right?
I would think so.
I mean, I don't think there's going to be 15 Salute the Service authentics, but at the rate we're going, I'm willing to bet there's going to be more than 2.
I think so too.
So very nice. Let's keep it rolling, folks. Are we caught up, Colin?
I think we are caught up for now.
Ooh, caught up for now.
We got 2 to go in the slabs and 3 to go in the next. No, this is Patrick.
Okay, so good time to give you guys a little top-to-bottom rundown of everything we got going on the break page, and it is a lot. A lot of good stuff in the room. Having a great time this afternoon. Nice hit, says Cameron Frank. I agree. Very nice indeed, Paul Lewis. And I think a lot of these diamond hits so far, they've been, with 1 spot, $80, Colin?
Yeah.
That is absolutely fantastic. So let me get the randomizer up. This will be our first top-to-bottom rundown of the show, an hour and 15 minutes in. So we have 7 spots to go in the home stretch. The double box break, we are down to 6 authentics in this series. We are still looking for the Brian Urlacher Retro Bears authentic And we have the Nick Chubb, right? Or did the Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill was out of this series.
Tyreek Hill, that one was actually out of
yes, so
the
it's
Authentics.
So Nick Chubb is left. This is the Platinum Authentic. So
Yes,
Nick
sir.
Chubb, Brian Urlacher still out there in that series. We got one to go in the Diamond helmets. This will sell out pretty quickly. Yep, my boy, the best quarterback in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, on the Lunar Authentic. The legend, Joe Namath. I believe that's a Pro Line helmet on Joe Namath. We got Rob Gronkowski. According to Vinny, the best tight end of all time on the Lunar Authentic. Here's another salute to service. Adrian Peterson.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best running backs ever. We have Trevor Lawrence. I think that's a camo, but looks like a specialty camo for the Jaguars. Tua on the Lunar Authentic. Ray Lewis as well. Also in this series, Kurt Warner, DK Metcalf, Nick Chubb, and more. And I'll be honest, the and more section might be better than Metcalf and Chubb. So depends on what you like. A lot of goodies in there. We got 6 to go in the mini helmets, double box break. Let's see, headliners still left in the minis. We got Deebo Samuel, Terrell Davis, Tony Dorsett. A lot of goodies in the onside kick mini helmet series. That is a double box break. Slabs are sold out. That break is coming up. We have in the slabs, 6 left, I believe. And we still have out there Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert. And what's the other one? Larry Fitzgerald, really?
Ooh.
So there's 6 to go and there's 3 headliners left?
Yeah.
Okay, that should be selling out pretty quickly. Slab break coming up. Mahomes Diamond break on the way. The dotted line football jerseys. We have the bust, Jerome Bettis, Lamar Jackson, Deebo Samuels, Deion Sanders, Ray Lewis stat jersey, Mike Ditka, Josh Jacobs, Brandon Ayuk. Have we pulled a headliner yet in this series?
Yeah, the Ray Lewis and the Mike Ditka.
Okay, so 2 headliners gone, but a lot of good stuff still out there in the dotted line jerseys. We have 6 to go in the can't miss football mixer. We're still looking for Walter Payton. That is a signed photo by one of the best ever, a guy who obviously passed away, a guy who obviously does not sign anymore. We have a Barry Sanders, Mitchell and Ness jersey. Tyreek Hill, that's a flash rep. Ray Lewis is an authentic. We have Jerry Rice and Emmitt Smith minis. Can't miss is great. I mean, non-headliners in this series include names like the Bus, Tua, Jonathan Taylor. I mean, the list goes on and on. It is a fire series. And then we have Fly Eagles Fly, 8 to go. I believe we're full of headliners here as well. I think we have A.J. Brown, Peterson, Tiki Barber, Brian Dawkins, Champ Bailey, Joe Green. We are full of headliners in the Fly Eagles Fly. And then lastly, we have this one as well. Single box break posted in the home stretch as well. So we got what's coming up next. The slabs are first, and then we'll do the authentics.
Yeah, it was nice being caught up for 1 second.
Yeah. What you thinking, Edward, says Colin. Thank you, Cameron, says Paul. And Bob is sending a salute to Service Authentic for signing for Terrell Davis, his auto HOF and Mile House salute in orange paint pen. There you go.
That'll look good.
That's a guy we get a lot in the break room as well. Terrell Davis, an absolute legend. We get a lot here at Ultimate Autographs.
Up TD.
So 27 for the slab. Thank you. I made the offer to Colin. I'm a man of my word. Okay, so Edward and Colin, you guys want us to flip those stickers? If so, let us know and we can make that trade for you guys. So Edward would get what is he getting, Edward? The Dickerson.
He's getting the Tyreek Hill.
The Tyreek Hill for Edward and the Dickerson for Colin.
Correct.
I have to leave his computer for a little bit. So Edward, please drop in yes if you are agreeing to that. I think Colin already agrees.
Yeah.
So we can just get a yes, Edward. Just want to be 100% sure that we have your consent on that trade. Otherwise, we'll go 7 clicks here on the slab cards. So box 27 coming up. Break room is moving. Yes to trade. Okay, Edward. Done. That trade is done. We'll flip those stickers. Make sure you guys get sent the helmets you want. We got David McDowell up top in the NFC North. Robert Hiller right below him in the NFC South. James Stanhope, NFC East. We got David, NFC West and AFC North. Travis in the AFC South. Robert, AFC East, and David, AFC West. Alan says confirm on my end. Thanks, Edward. Thank you, guys. That was easy. Box 27 coming up. 27 of 30. We have a 50% chance at a headliner in the slab cards.
Jalen Hurts.
Ooh, I like this one. Not a headliner.
Oh my gosh.
But one of the best Bear running backs ever. Walter Payton is the best. Gale Sayers the second best.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the third best Bear running back ever. Matt Forte.
Nice.
Beckett 10 autograph, 9.5 gem mint. Bears top certified autograph issue. Matt Forte 2008. Rookie premier autographs. Fantastic hit. He was a Tulane star, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Tulane got the big bowl win tonight. So
Matt
he's
Forte
a
was
happy guy. Very happy guy, Matt Forte. He was up there among the leading rushers a couple years in a row with the Bears. That's the NFC North. And that is David McDowell with the Matt Forte slab card.
David. Cool card, too.
Not a headliner again. So, I mean, the can't miss, the slabs, the diamonds, it seems like they're on fire. Those theories in general.
And, I mean, now, great odds for a headliner in the slabs.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
You said one of the best running backs ever for the Bears, and I'm like, okay, Walter Payton, not Walter Payton. Gale Sayers, not Gale Sayers. I'm like, well, who's left? And I heard Alex whisper Matt Forte. And I'm like, yeah, Matt Forte.
That's him. That's him. Yeah, no kidding.
Kind of ahead of his time because he was a great pass catcher.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. So good. Matt Forte. Congrats, David. Nicely done. Colin saying, oh, sweet. Glad that worked out. I dug Forte. I like it. Thank you, says David. You're very welcome. This was, again, one spot in that break. This Matt Forte slab card, you guessed it, worth more than $30.
I skipped right over him and went to Thomas Jones in my head.
I like Thomas Jones.
I almost did that.
Not as good as Matt Forte.
No. Thomas Jones is one of the better ones, but love Matt Forte.
He was great.
He's one of those rare cases where the Bears hit in the draft with an offensive player.
Yeah.
They've hit enough times with defensive players. Typically when they draft offensive guys, and I'm hopeful that they did hit with Justin Fields, but on average, I mean, look at some of the running backs they've had. Curtis Enos, Cedric Benson. They don't usually do great in the draft. They did well with Matt Forte.
You don't like Mitch Trubisky and Kevin White?
No, not a fan. Cade McNown, Rex Grossman, if we go to quarterbacks.
Drafted Cade
Shaheen, Baby
McNown.
Gronk.
Yeah.
Adam Shaheen.
The list goes on and on. So we probably won't want to spend too much time on that because I might start to cry. We got Mahomes number 5 next. Michael Francia, Regimo Taglacon. What's up, Reggie Tag? It's been a hot minute.
Reg.
Sean Kowalski, Colin Pelletier, Peter Malecki, Michael Frank, David McDowell looking for back-to-back dubs. Thomas Bundy won today already. Collins won today. A lot of winners in this break room. So let me know on the box number. I know Peter Malecki's going to come through because he always does with the box numbers.
All reliable.
So I'll wait about 30 seconds. Otherwise, I'm happy to randomize. We are moving on the next one as well. Slab cards. Down to 5 spots as well. So we have what? We have Hurts, Fitz, and Herbert.
Yeah.
So 3 headliners with 5 boxes left.
Mm-hmm. I always start to get nervous when we get to this point because I'm like, can we pull them at some point?
Yeah.
But I haven't seen them anywhere.
Yeah. And are they personals?
Right.
I mean, if we did pull one, we probably didn't pull the other 2. Either way, I mean, with 5 to go, the odds are really good.
Very, very much so.
Old reliable Peter coming through with box 3 in the diamonds, 3 going off the ticker. This is going to be already our 5th break in that series.
Dang.
The 6th one's getting close. Let's keep it rolling here in the diamond helmets.
Won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
And you know what? As Edward likes to say, we're going to add some fuel to this break. I'm going to put 11 through 15 on the ticker. Give you guys some more boxes. If they call out one of those late ones, Alex. You know, I guess, does Alex know where they are back there?
No, I know where they are.
Okay, perfect. So we'll just get one of those from the back if we call it out. Matt Forte joined the league 8 years after Brady had a 10-year career and has been out of the league for 5 years.
Jeez.
Yeah, Vinny is always out there pointing out Tom Brady's impressive numbers. Vinny, congrats on the division title.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
True statement.
And that was crazy. Vinny B. Is Vinny not in the breaks yet?
I haven't seen him yet.
I'm surprised he's not hunting that Gronk, man. I'm surprised.
He's stalking.
So, here we go. We're going to go. I guess I was going to say he's got plenty of money because he won the Brady, but he's not going to trade that.
He's not selling it.
He's not selling that Brady Michigan he won. Brady was fired yesterday, as was Mike Evans. Mike Evans was also very good.
I think our man Devin Butterworth was at the game.
Ooh, congrats, Devin. And I think he said that was his first Bucs game ever, actually. I think he was in the chat telling us
He picked a good one.
the first game he's going to, clinch a division title, see all those touchdowns from Brady to Evans. Certainly picked a good one.
Absolutely. I wonder if he has a voice. Probably sounds like Steven.
Probably sounds like Steven. We got Justin asking, Kamen or Colin, do we know when we get those crazy helmets again? Like the Devontae Adams or Adrian Peterson with the visor? Just wondering. I would imagine very soon, sir. Very, very soon. Those helmets will be worked into future Diamond Helmet series. A good question, though, Justin. Good question, sir.
We have had some sick helmets here recently.
We have. And Justin, Mahomes and the Diamonds, man. Hop in there and get Patty Ice. Fellow Chiefs fan Justin Frazee.
Yeah, he said earlier he was mad we pulled Neil Smith and Tony Gonzalez in the same loaded dice.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is very cool. Who's the newbie, says Vinny. Vinny, this is Alex. Alex is new here on the team. He's getting training today. He'll be with us here at Ultimate Autographs, learning from Colin. He made a good reference. Yep. We have Colin, who's like a Tom Brady level producer, and then Alex is already Jimmy G, the understudy. He's ready. He's ready. So he's thankfully he's a Bears fan, so he fits right in. Usually when we get guys from the Chicago area, I just assume they're Bear fans. But we've had these Packer fans lately. An Eagle fan over here. I feel good about him being a Bears fan. Feel a little bit better on that one. So let's see what we got here in the box. Yes, he probably will. Yes, he will.
Do you have a license for that?
I don't know.
We'll have to get you certified.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Box 3 on the way, the Diamond Helmets. What could we have in here? Looking for Mr. Mahomes. Well. I mean, we've kind of pulled this guy a lot of late. Maybe why we booted him off the desk. But I'm not sick of seeing this man because he's got one of the best autographs. Number 2 on the NFL in rushing yards right now. Nick Chubb on the Flash Authentic.
Oh, it's a different one, though.
It's a different one. Different looking helmet. That's the AFC North. And that is Michael Frank. Single spot snipe, Michael. That Nick Chubb Authentic worth more than $80. That a boy. Nick Chubb Flash Authentic. Wow. That's a clean helmet. We talk about this a lot on this stream. A lot of these modern day players, Colin, autographs, not very good. This one, the autograph is very clean. I love the auto on the Nick Chubb.
One of the better ones for sure.
No question.
He's all over the series, like you were saying, but it's a good guy to have all over the series.
Yeah.
One of the best running backs in the NFL. The autograph's great.
Second in rushing yards. Think about that. And think about the fact that he's got Kareem Hunt in the backfield with him. Mm-hmm. If you're second in the league in rushing yards, you have Kareem Hunt on your squad, you are balling.
Yeah.
And Nick Chubb's done that for sure. Congrats, Michael.
Think about, too, they've been playing from behind a lot of games, so they're passing the ball more.
Yeah.
Late game.
Well, you look up at the all-time yards per carry leaders. He is top 10 all-time in yards per carry. Look it up. You can probably tell me the exact number, but he's up there, even counting quarterbacks. He's top 5, I believe, among running backs. So he's very efficient. Like you were saying, Colin, very efficient.
Yeah, number 6.
Number 6, and where is he among running backs?
2.
Number 2?
2, only behind Jamal Charles.
Okay, and I think there's a guy, Motley, in there that was a running back maybe as well.
Yeah, Marion Motley.
From back in the day. But I think it's like Michael Vick is up there, Lamar Jackson maybe.
Look at you go. I don't know. Where's Lamar?
Or maybe there's enough rushing
Russell
attempts.
Wilson's up there.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, yeah.
Randall Cunningham. Two
Yeah.
Eagles quarterbacks.
Yeah,
in
there
line,
you
too.
go.
I like it.
So it tells you that he's very efficient, Nick Chubb is.
I would say. There's
So-
some names on here.
Steve, what's up, Steve? New customer in the room. Do want to make this known for all the new customers, guys. You buy a spot, like a $25 jersey spot, you've got a 1 in 8 chance of winning, Nick. You are not guaranteed to win, sir. But I don't think he won in the first jersey break. You guys find something interesting? You guys were like nodding over
We
there.
were just looking at a player that we had not heard of.
Who's that?
What was his name? Napoleon.
Napoleon is a Raiders running back in the late 90s.
Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Went on to make a movie. It was a biopic.
Legendary. Did he like tater tots or something? Gotta love the tater tots. I have not seen that movie in a long
I
time.
haven't either.
Good movie though. Good
Vote for
movie for
Pedro.
sure.
Vote for Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. I like it. Alrighty. Are we caught up, Colin?
I think we are. What's the
Oof.
uncle's name in that?
Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico. I
AKA
like
Gardner Minshew.
Yep.
Gardner Minshew. We got 4 spots to go in the next Diamond Helmets. It's also 5:30. So, guys, I know, Colin, you and I didn't get a dinner break last Thursday. I know you guys had a short dinner break yesterday. We had a short dinner break on Friday, etc. I think if the room is absolutely on fire, we'll skip the dinner break, guys. I am leaning towards wanting to get a dinner break because we got to get a break at some point. So I'm going to do the chase wheel spin here for the diamonds at 5:35 in 4 minutes. If those 4 spots are filled up, we'll add them to the chase wheel spin. Otherwise, we're doing the chase wheel spin at 5:35 without them. And if that break closes up afterwards, we'll still do it. So up to you guys. If you want to get on that chase wheel spin, let's knock out those diamonds right away. Otherwise, we have 4 to go in the can't miss. That's not far off. We have 6 to go in the jerseys, 5 to go in the minis, and we have 7 to go in the home stretch authentics double box break. So up to you guys what you want to rock and roll with. 3 to go in the slabs too, so we can knock that out this show as well. It's been, let's see, Colin, 5 diamond helmets. We did 2 slabs. That's 7. We did a double box break in the other authentics. 9. Mini double box break. 11. 2 jerseys. 13. A can't miss. 14. A Fly Eagles Fly. 15 boxes. Sound about right?
Right, yeah.
That's pretty good for an early show. I know we've been spoiled. Technically, the record boxes for a show was last Thursday when we were together here, 88 boxes. That was in a happy hour show because we never got done with the 7 p.m. show.
True that.
I think yesterday was the record for most total boxes in a day. So it actually feels like 15's not that many, but we've been spoiled in this break room. We've been very spoiled.
You are not wrong.
So let me know if you guys want to add on to the 15. Happy to do that. Looks like we are going to knock out diamonds and slabs here. We got 2 spots to go in both. That should get us to 17 boxes in this show. So let's keep it rolling, guys. Now, you guys get in really hot here. You hop in order like crazy. We will skip the dinner break, but I'm looking at the break orders. Pretty steady, but it's not like 3 or 4 orders every minute. I want to say last Thursday, you had like something like 15 orders in about like 3 minutes.
Yeah. All I know is I tried to move the names over to the list for you, and I went back to refresh, and there were at least 10 new orders in that short span.
It was crazy. It was absolutely bonkers. And I think that's what's going to happen here in the Mahomes series tonight.
Oh, just wait.
We have it up as a single now. These guys might want to double later in the night. When we add more boxes in the room, that's when people are like, okay, we'll roll with that one tonight.
Well, you know Colin Pelletier's in here, the man of the doubles.
Oh, gosh. Colin! So let's at least knock out this single box break in the Mahomes Diamond Helmets. 2 spots to go. We knock this out in the next 2 minutes. You guys are in on the chase wheel spin as well.
They knocked it out before you could finish that statement.
Figures. So far in that Mahomes series break, we've had 5 boxes. Nick Chubb, George Kittle, Eric Dickerson, Michael Strahan, and what was the other one? Josh Jacobs. Yeah. So I think that speaks for itself. Those are non-headliners. Like those are, and they're not even in the listing. They're third-tier hits actually in that series.
Unbelievable, man.
It speaks for itself. The diamond helmets are ridiculous. Also, folks, we do have a great Monday Night Football game tonight.
True.
You pick the exact score right in tonight's game. You will get a $20 gift card to the Ultimate Autographs live breaks. Tell you what, Colin, I'm feeling generous.
Oh, boy.
Because we're not going to have many of these going forward. We'll have the National Championship next Monday. Then I think we're done with, I guess we'll have Sunday night primetime games, but not many left. I'll bump it to a $30 gift card. You get the score right tonight. That is exact score. Bengals, Bills, exact score right. $30 Ultimate Autograph gift card. Get your predictions in. You did not win, Steve. Steve, you bought into the jerseys. You did not win. You are getting a 1 in 8 chance with each spot you get to win. You want a guaranteed win, you can buy out all 8 spots. Then you're guaranteed to win, Steve. So thank you very much for hopping in the break room. We are glad to have you. Maybe the second time could be the charm for you potentially.
You never
know. Matt Salas, I will give you 1 day's pay if that prediction is right. You can keep it. Keep my paycheck. Matt is going 6-3 Bengals.
I think there's going to be more points than that in the first 5 minutes.
That could be 6-3 touchdowns, maybe a touchdown lead.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
6 touchdowns to 3? I could see that.
So there you go. There you go. Bob's got some info for us. We will definitely take care of that, Bob. We got 27-20 Bills from Peter. We had Vinny going 31-24 Bills. I'm going to go with 30-27 Bengals. How about you guys? Come on, Joe Burrow at home, Bengals at home. I like the Bengals tonight.
27-24 Bengals.
Okay, I like that one.
I want high scoring. I want 38-31. And I'm going Bills.
Okay, 38-31. I figured, Colin, because there's no way.
Throw it in the
Well, it's got to be 37 then, right? If they get 6, they don't kick the extra point.
37-31.
Okay, 37-31 Bills from Colin.
Ooh, Mike's got a huge score.
42-41. I hope so, Mike.
That'd be fun.
42-41.
Every time I look over, there's going to be a touchdown.
Okay. Bills needed, says Vinny. 24-21 Bengals, Bob. 34-31 Bengals from Paul. Where's Tom Banky at? He's the only guy who's got a score right so far. 27-17 Bills over Green Bay a few Sunday Night Football games ago. 32-27 Burrow wins, says Thomas.
Me, Peter, and Vinny, the only one going Bills.
Yeah, a lot of Bengals.
We got Justin going 31-28 Bengals. Okay. But the first 3 were all like Bills, and now it's all Bengals.
There's Larry Rosslin. Got the Bills in here.
Larry's like, what's with all these high-scoring games? Got some good defenses on the field as well.
Said come back to
24-17 Bills, says Larry. Paul missed it by 1 point last night. Attaboy, Paul.
It was close.
What did he get, 17-13?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so say if he had 15-13, that would have been very.
I think it was 17-13. He just missed it.
We have Mahomes number 6 on the way, by the way, guys. Drop me a box number. That's Michael Francia, Richard Henderson, Bob Boulay, Colin Pelletier, Michael Webster, Thomas Bundy, David McDowell. I don't want Patty getting the 1 seed. I figured that, Vinny.
Yeah.
I figured that. Bob had 23-17 last night. 103-100 Bengals. I'm kidding, not
over.
real, says.
Pound it, pound it, pound it.
Well, it's kind of ironic because if I'm going to win my personal fantasy league, I need like 5 touchdown passes from Joe Burrow and like 3 to T. Higgins. But the UA Fantasy League, ironically, we're playing Joe Burrow and T. Higgins, and we need Joe Burrow to have like 0 touchdowns tonight.
Yeah.
So a little bit conflicted.
I'm in the same situation. I have Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you're picking the Bills, though. But you got to go with the
and the guy
brain.
playing is Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. So, yeah.
You got to come on, join the Bengals side, guys.
All right, fine. 36-30 or 37-31 Bengals.
There you go. The whole team is picking Bengals. We are giving out a $500 gift card to the winner of the UA Fantasy League. Second place gets $300, but no one's going to get $300 because we're in second right now. We could get the $500 ourselves, though, and actually $300 could go to Brandon Glenn.
It means Matt Solis is passing out $300 to all of us. Thanks, Matt.
I hope so. That wouldn't be a bad deal. We got 9 on the box from Mike Webster. Okay, Mike, 9 going off the ticker. I don't know if I'm going to make the Webster Dictionary joke again. I don't know. We'll see.
Matt told me, too, I'm going to win a Chrome Authentic McNabb helmet for winning the UA Pick'em.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did. Yeah. Alex will be in that next year.
That's right.
Have you seen how well I did this week? Matt did even better, but I'm in second. I'm not that far
I
behind
had
you.
a horrible week.
Yeah.
I had
I
a
think you'll
horrible
still win, but if I want to risk it all and put like 16 on like the Giants, for example, to beat the Eagles, I could come back.
Well, the Eagles, I picked 16 on the Eagles, so.
Yeah. For this week or last week?
This
or both?
week.
Okay, this week.
It was bad.
So we'll see. It's a rep for the people. I hope you lose, says Vinny. That's nice, Vinny.
Vinny, what's my lock for tonight? You always give out locks in these games. What's the lock?
Yeah, betting lock.
Yeah, I need a betting lock, Vinny.
I do as well. I got to play some money. I won a lot yesterday, so I can play tonight. I almost was thinking I would be out for not playing because I lost a lot Saturday, but I won even more yesterday. I'm in the green about $30 the last 2 days.
I am not.
So I can put in some money. We got Bob in the NFC North, Colin in the NFC South, David at NFC East, Michael Francia NFC West. It's Richard Henderson, AFC North, Michael Webster, AFC South, Thomas Bundy, AFC East, also Thomas in the AFC West. Mahomes break number 6, box 9 out of 30 coming up. Been nothing but heat in this series, but we have yet to pull a headliner so far. What do we have here? Oh my goodness. We got ourselves one of the best running backs of all time, Adrian Peterson. Salute the Service Authentic. Finally a headliner. He's got the single game record for most rushing yards in a game. One of 8 guys with 2,000 yards in a season. Former league MVP. Top 5 all-time rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, all day AP, Adrian Peterson, Bob Boulay, single spot snipe. Justin says that's sick. I agree. Adrian Peterson. Holy moly, that's awesome.
Man, you know, Bob has been like silently cleaning up in these diamonds.
What he does?
Yeah.
He's like a Larry Roslin, just out there sniping, taking home dubs all day. Thanks, says Bob. Speaking of Larry, says nice, Bob. And we got the Seaborn emo. I'll trade my straight hand for that, LMAO. You actually might be asking the right person. Bob is a Giants fan. So that might be potentially the right move. Bob, if you're interested, let us know. We can swap the stickers. But obviously, this is a salute to service. Probably worth more because it's a running back. But up to you. Let us know. Regardless, though, great hit on Adrian Peterson. Hammer the over, says Vinny. Okay.
Right, Vinny.
I think it's only like 49.5. So
if we make any bets tonight, Common, it has to be the same bet.
Okay.
We're either winning together or losing together.
Over. Done.
All right, let's do it.
We're going to hammer the over tonight. I have a straight hand authentic already, says Bob, but thanks for the offer. There you go. So nicely done, though, on the Adrian Peterson, Bob Boulay.
It's very cool, man. Love Adrian Peterson.
Last non-quarterback to win MVP?
I think that's
Derrick Henry. Did he win?
No.
No, I think you might be right.
What a snub. But yeah,
I think
you are right.
2012, right? I think it's because we get the helmets of him with the 2012 inscription, NFL MVP.
He is the best running back I've ever seen play in my generation.
He's up there. I always go back and forth because LaDainian Tomlinson was also really good.
I think AP's better, personally. But
I think Marshall Faulk would be third if he's in that discussion. I look at it this way. He's the best pure running back I've seen, but Tomlinson does more as a pass catcher.
That's true.
So who's better overall? We could be here for an hour debating
That's true.
But pure running back, like who do I want rushing the ball? there's probably only a handful of guys better than him ever. We're talking like maybe Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, and then, I mean, Emmitt Smith's in that discussion, but he's definitely up there. And I just listed off the guys who are like top 5 all-time rushing yards.
The greatest running backs of all time.
There you go. Very nice, Bob Boulay, on the Adrian Peterson Salute to Service Authentic. So we're going to knock out this Chase wheel spin. We are going to stay on for at least one more break, though. We have one spot to go in the slab cards.
No spot.
Okay, so the slab card break is coming up after this. Do you have all the names in here, Colin, for Chase wheel spin?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we did, what, 6 of these breaks, right?
You at 42?
48? 48, I think. 6 times 8.
Didn't do very well in math.
No, that's okay. Should be 48 here. Randomizer going up. We've got 48. That is correct. So 7 clicks. Top name after 7 is getting a Chase wheel spin. Anywhere from $1 to $100. 5, 6. We got one more. 7th and final click. It is Anthony Zimmerman. Anthony did not have many in here. Might have had one spot in here. Might have had a 1 in 48 chance.
Did it work?
Guess what, Anthony? You're the Chase wheel spin winner, Mr. Zimmerman. I'll give Anthony about 30 seconds. I haven't seen him in the chat today. Have you?
No.
Okay, so Anthony will spin this virtual wheel. Get you started on 1. If we don't get a number from you here in the next 20 seconds or so. Bob didn't want Colin balancing his checkbook. What does he mean? Talking about you or the other Colin? Colin Pelletier?
Oh, I think because I was bad at math.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Checkbook.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you can input the orders, we're happy.
Look, man, I don't want to balance my own checkbook. I don't have one. So
no. Checks are not a thing anymore. Actually,
really.
My old apartment in Columbia, you had to pay with a check. So I would always have to have a check. It wasn't direct deposit. So it is weird. All right,
like 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a checkbook for like my 13th birthday, and it was the most pointless present ever.
No kidding. All right, box 1, or rather, we'll start on number 1 here. Let's see what Anthony's taking home. This will be. Oh boy, this was really close. Oh, Anthony, $2.
2?
Okay.
That's not very good.
Well, maybe you could get him off to a good start. Could be his lucky charm in this next break.
Well, that's over to you, Anthony.
$2, Anthony? Guess it's 2 more than 0.
It's not 0. That's right.
It's not 0. It's all random, so you never know what's going to happen. We got 1 to go still in the slabs.
On the slabs.
I still hold the record, says Denny. A stick of gum, says Bob.
You could probably almost get a pack.
We got Denny a 1. I felt so bad.
That was on the real wheel, too, wasn't it?
That was Steven's fault.
Before it died?
I blame Steven. It's
Uh-huh.
all your fault, Steven.
Steven.
Steven's notorious for some of the lowest spins. We had a customer last fall, before you started here, Colin. Steven would always spin him under 10. Like 3 straight times. So the guy would get in the chat just to hate on Steven. Now,
funny.
when I was spinning the wheel, I spun a 3 for Larry Rossland. It took him about 2 months to let it go. He's finally let it go.
Now you brought it back up.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably opening up a can. I probably shouldn't. Bob's had a 1 and 100.
Wow.
Then he's saying no one should be balancing a checkbook anymore. There you go.
I'm going to be honest. I don't even know what that means.
Gotta make sure the numbers add up. I don't know.
What does that mean? But don't you just write it down?
I'm not sure, actually, now that I think of it.
You don't want to go over what's in your account? Is that what it means?
I think so, yeah. Well, I had a check bounce in college once because...
Was it your rent?
It was my rent, yeah. Because, well, the story was I went to the casino and I had money in my account and I didn't realize that my rent check... like, I had something like 100... Like, I had, like... I want to say that I had something like 300 in my account and rent was like 400 or 500. And then I saw it at 300 in my account and I'm like, oh, I'm good. I can take 50 or 100 out to gamble. And I forgot I had that check and it bounced because I took out gambling money. So it did not work out well.
And that's the story of how Kamen was homeless for a few months.
Thankfully, I wasn't homeless, but it was close. My claim to fame was I got the very last OG wheel spin, says Colin.
Oh,
Colin
wow.
Pelletier, the legend in the break room. Let's go.
His claim to fame.
Checkbook registers are almost obsolete, says Denny. Steven spun Vinny a 5. I told you. Just blame Steven. He's not here. We can blame him. We can blame Steven. We love Steven. We're giving you a hard time, Steven, if you're out there watching.
The poor sick man.
The poor sick man. Giving his life to the break room. You still have to add and subtract. There were probably kids out there who can't tell time because they don't know what the hands on the clock are for, says Bob. Probably true. We do have the slab break sold out, Colin. Is that right?
That is right.
All right, so slab break on the way. We have Nicholas, David, Larry, Michael, a couple of different Michaels in here. Michael Frank, Michael Webster, and Michael Francia. Let me know on a box number. It's like the common name break. You know, there's not me. It's Nicholas, David, Larry, Michael, David. Only invited if you've got like a name everyone has.
We got a lot of Roberts, too.
We do have a lot of Roberts in the break room. So I'll give you guys about 20 seconds here. We did 27 last time, did we not? I think I forgot to take that off the ticker. So it should be 12, 23, 28, 29, and 30. How many are left there? Let me make sure those are right. I want to make sure my ticker is updated. 28.
We got 23.
23.
We got 29.
29.
We got 30.
30.
And we got 12.
So there's 5 left.
Yes.
Perfect. So let me know, guys, on a number. Otherwise, I can randomize in the concrete slabs. Actually, I'm going to get the randomizer prepped here so we can knock this out. Oh, good for you, Vinny. That's very nice. Box 23 going off. 23 going off the ticker.
David's also a pretty reliable box caller.
Yes, he is. You know, he's a pretty reliable winner of late as well.
He won a lot yesterday.
He won a lot on Friday, too. So he's still hot in the break room.
He's out here.
All right. We're going 7 clicks here. 4, 5, 6, and 7. We got Larry Rossland up top. He's got the NFC North. Right below him is Michael Frank in the NFC South. Nicholas Rozak, NFC East, NFC West. Michael Francia, AFC North. David McDowell, AFC South. Michael Webster, AFC East. And David McDowell, AFC West. We got a slab break coming up. Box 23 out of 30. Let's see. I'm going to give this to you just behind there. Then we'll go over what we'll do. I don't know. Maybe hold on to it for a second. What do we got here? A lot of headliners left. I believe a 3 and 5 chance at a headliner. Holy moly.
Really that good? My God.
The odds are that good, and we got a headliner.
Of course.
It is box number mojo. We have a Classics Justin Herbert autograph card. That is very clean. David McDowell taking home a top 5 young quarterback in the NFL. He's in the playoffs finally. Checked off that question mark. I'll be honest with you guys. You ever have a moment where you're just a little bit off on a guy maybe? You haven't had a chance to watch that many games. I mean, heck, I'm here breaking boxes on Sundays usually. I don't watch as many NFL games as I used to. I looked at the stats with Justin Herbert, and I'm like, what's wrong with him this season? Then you look at how bad his offensive line is. Then you factor in his receivers that have been hurt. This dude is still out there balling. Great young quarterback. If I'm drafting today, he's maybe the 5th guy I take, if not better.
Yeah.
Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Hurts, Herbert. Top 5 right there.
I agree.
So, fantastic hit. David saying woohoo. Congrats, David McDowell, on your Justin Herbert slap card.
We were just talking about how much the guy wins.
Box number mojo.
I picked the Chargers to win the Super Bowl this year earlier on, and he was a big part of it.
And it looked like a terrible pick right now, Colin. Plausible.
I mean, they're getting back to full strength, and
Plausible.
they're looking
Most of
good.
that.
Yeah. So, definitely a great hit, David. Congratulations on that one.
They got their swagger back.
I leveled up. When do I get the reward for the next level? Denny saying depends on what level, Steve. And also, Steve, you should get some sort of email with a code that you can enter your points. I do have some exciting news in the break room. We are revamping the Signature Club program. And actually, Here I was thinking you guys start over. You guys keep your status where you're at right now.
Ooh.
So it's carrying over to this year. Ultimate Autograph Signature Club. If you haven't joined it, make sure you do. Make sure you're logged in. Here's the rewards page. As Denny said, they'll email you a code for rewards. Ravens will win the Super Bowl. Hey, guys, says Robbie.
Wow.
That's a bold prediction, Robbie.
They better get their quarterback first.
Yes. What is there an update on him? I feel like we don't know what's going on with Lamar Jackson.
Let's see what the latest news is.
I mean, I feel like they would have beat the Steelers had he played, right?
Yeah. Status still unknown heading into regular season finale.
I'm not feeling. I'll be honest though, as good as, and we're talking about top young quarterbacks, he would be maybe the next guy to draft.
He's right there.
I still don't think they would win even with him. But obviously, Robbie's a big Ravens fan, and he is ride or die. You know,
I think Tua's probably got to be up there too at this point.
Trevor Lawrence,
great.
Yeah,
good pick there.
Steve Durkee, we do have something higher than GOAT. The new signature club includes a GOAT Plus level. So we're working out on ironing out some details, but there is a GOAT Plus level as well. Bob saying I may be lurking later, not in tomorrow. Going to see my Rangers stop Colin P's Canes winning streak at the Garden. So there you go, Colin Pelletier's streak. Bob always watches those hockey games. Season ticket holder. Oh, wow, that's new, says Denny. Denny, there was an email sent out tonight. I don't even know all the details. We are ironing them out, but there is a GOAT Plus collector. It's actually not updated on the site yet, but you can get some extra points as well. So
Rangers Canes will be good. That's a good game.
Will be a good game. Vinny asking, do you know who's second in pass yards this season? It is, I believe, Joe Burrow, who's way behind Patrick Mahomes. Vinny, I believe Burrow was second in passing yards. Denny didn't get it yet. He says cool, and Colin says friendly wager. Bob, could be a good wager.
Friendly wager.
All right, folks, let's talk hit of the show. Well,
we got a lot of options.
We have a lot of options. We have obviously this Eric Dickerson Speed Flex Lunar Authentic. Speed Flex is what the pros wear. The most comfortable helmet, the safest helmets. We have a Tyreek Hill Salute the Service Authentic. We got an Adrian Peterson. This is the Lawrence Taylor Authentic. Retro looking Giant Authentic. We've had Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs. I don't know. It's kind of a tough call, to be honest. What do you guys think?
Oh, man. I personally lean towards, I think Adrian Peterson Salute the Service.
Adrian Peterson Salute the Service.
Tough, though, man. One of the tougher ones.
Yes.
I was debating between one of the Salute the Service ones.
Okay. So what, do you have one, Alex?
I'll switch it up and I'll go with the Tyreek Hill one.
Tyreek Hill, okay.
We need a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker. Well, I'm going to make it more complicated. I'm going to go Speed Flex. I'm going Speed Flex. Most valuable helmet out there. I'm going Speed Flex Authentic. Look, if this was the three guys on the same helmet, I would put Eric Dickerson third. But because it's a Speed Flex, I'm going Dickerson Authentic. So I don't know how you take the Speed Flex away, says Denny. Well, I agree with you, Denny. That's why I'm going with the Speed Flex. These guys are big on their value. They know what's the most valuable helmet right now. If we took the autographs off, hands down, the Speed Flex.
Right.
That's why I'm going with that one. But if you're a Viking fan, Peterson, you're a Dolphin fan, Tyreek Hill. Alex, one thing for me that bumps Tyreek Hill down just a little bit is we have him in the break room all the time.
Yeah.
We see that name more than anyone else. But obviously, it's a personal preference. They're all really good helmets for sure. So we got the Brady coming up, the Mahomes break rather. So we'll break one more box here. Let's see if we get a headliner. So I'm gonna put this here.
Oh boy. Yeah, this might break the whole thing. We might get something better.
Yeah, we might get something better. So let me know. Robbie, to be honest with you, we do have hockey in our multi-sport mixers, but in this break room, hockey does not sell. Football is king in this break room. We do very well with basketball, baseball, but hockey is never historically sold in the break room that well. But we do have hockey in our multi-sport mixers. Word on the street, Colin. We got Messi coming up in a mixer. Signed Messi jersey.
Oh, boy.
Signed Pele jersey. I might lose my mind. I might literally have a heart attack on the air.
I'm telling you, you're not going to be here when it comes.
No.
It's going to go in one day.
I'm banning. I'm not allowing it. I'm not allowing it, Colin. We're saving that one. So
It's going to drop on a Wednesday and end on a Wednesday.
let's go. So we got what, box 12 from Vinny. So Alex, if you can get box 12 from the back. Robbie, we are based out of the Chicagoland suburbs, sir. Chicagoland burbs here at Ultimate Autographs. So this will be the last break. The orders are pretty steady. However, I think, Colin, at some point we got to get a dinner break. So not extremely hot, but fairly steady. We'll take a brief dinner break after this break, and then we'll pull some more fire tonight. Oh, Tom Brady second in passing yards, comment at age 45, says Vinny. So I believe he would be second because Allen and Burrow have not played. Well, actually, you know what? He might end up second after tonight's game, actually, still, unless Burrow goes nuts.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to need 351 yards to pass Tom Brady.
And my fantasy team needs it as well.
Yeah, he could do that. If anybody could, he's one of them.
Now, Vinny's going to burn a Messi. He'll get banned from the break room. How they ban you? He burned a Messi jersey. Oh, Vinny.
Boy, that would just be out of spite.
That would not be cool. I take early birthday presents and early Christmas presents or late Christmas presents, Vinny, as well. Keep that in mind. 7 clicks here on the randomizer for our Mahomes break. 6 and 7. We got Vinny up top in the NFC North. Right below him in the NFC South is Keith. We got Edward NFC East, James NFC West, Michael AFC North, Dennis AFC South, Chris AFC East, and Michael AFC West. Mahomes number 7, box 12 out of 30 here. What could we have in our last Mahomes break of this show? Oh boy, this is actually going to work out pretty well. So this is actually, I can say this is the worst hit we've had so far in this series. But it's a great player, and more importantly, it's going to the right home. DeAndre Swift, Lions authentic, going to Lion fan Vincent Batani in the NFC North. Single spot snipe, one of the best running backs in the NFL. You look at yards per carry, top 5 in the NFL. DeAndre Swift authentic. Holy moly. If that's the worst hit, that's a great series. Nice Vin, says Denny. Very cool. DeAndre Swift, fanatic certified there. He had a 6 spin move in the game against the Bears. My girlfriend and I were watching it, and she's like, oh my God, what was that? I was like, that was DeAndre Swift. Take notes. The man's got the moves. Mr. Crazy saying, I hope they beat the Pack this weekend. I agree. As a Bears fan, I agree. We'll see, man, though. Green Bay right now.
They're hot.
They're hot. I hate to say it, but, I mean, the Lions are hot, too. But I think Green Bay, if I had to pick, would win that game, right? What do you guys think?
It's hard to go against Aaron Rodgers.
It's hard to go against that defense, too. They completely shut down Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, Matt was telling me about that. Obviously, I didn't get to see it. I was here, but Justin Jefferson was getting a little frustrated.
Oh, he
was upset. He was definitely frustrated. Congrats, Vinny, on DeAndre Swift. No shot, go Pack, go, says the Born Emo. I mean, I think it is a toss-up game. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna bet on it because it could go either way.
Yeah, you say that now. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Colin, I only bet on like 4 or 5 games a week. I probably won't bet on that one. We'll see. I find myself always betting on the primetime games because there's less to bet on.
Isn't he one of them? Or didn't you say they got flexed?
Yep, they're Sunday night.
Yeah, I'll probably end up betting on it. Packer playing really well. Jefferson turned into young OBJ.
He did a little.
He did. He looked frustrated. Looked very frustrated. All right, guys. I think this is a good stopping off point. 6:05. We've done, I believe we got to 20 boxes, actually. Did we not? Or close to it?
Oh, let's take a peek. My counting skills.
17.
I think 18.
18. Okay, so very close. Can you hand me the Dickerson? So this is what we had votes for hit of the show. Actually, not Tyreek Hill. It was the Adrian Peterson Salute the Service. We'll show that off as well. I believe this is what Colin went with. I think Alex went with Tyreek Hill. I went with Dickerson. All fantastic hits. And none of them headliners in that diamond. Oh, Peterson was a headliner. But the others not headliner in the diamonds. So great show, folks. We'll take a brief dinner break. I've said this before. If the show is super hot, we skip the dinner break. We were on for, what was it, about 7 hours and 10 minutes last Thursday. We are a little bit slower at the moment, so we'll take a brief dinner break. We'll be right back here in the break room at 7 p.m. We'll see you guys in 55